Hey, my name is Dr. Hurst Peacock, and I practice in Auburn, Alabama. To tell you the story of why I got involved with AMI, I would probably have to go back kind of to the beginning. Like most of the people that I went to chiropractic school with, I got involved in chiropractic because I fell in love with an idea. And the idea was that the human body was created to be a self-healing, self-regulating organism. That the best way that we could deal with it was to facilitate an optimal environment for healing to occur from within. Now that's a big idea, and it's a big idea because it not only has physical ramifications, but also mental, emotional, and even spiritual ramifications. And also, it's in direct opposition to the way our healthcare system currently runs in the United States. So we all got involved in chiropractic school. We go to chiropractic school and we have this idea, and it's like we've signed up to, be soldiers in a revolutionary movement. We're going to change the world. We're going to change healthcare, man. So we get out, and it doesn't go exactly the way we thought it was going to go. I practiced, I'm in my 15th year of practice. So, you get out and first couple of years, you're going to work hard, you're going to fight, you're going to scrap, you know that stuff's going to happen. Then 10 years go by and you're still scrapping, and you're not seeing that needle move in society. You're not seeing this idea that we thought was going to catch on. When you're in school, you think, all I got to do is go tell the story. I got to tell the idea, tell people what I know. And you think that what's going to happen is by talking to people about it, it's going to be like popping popcorn. So, it's like pum, pum, just a couple at first, and then pum, 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 and then this idea is going to take over, and our whole healthcare system is going to change. And we're going to stop doing things like just treating symptoms. And we're going to stop doing things like, medicating people until ruining their health with all the medications that we're giving people. We're going to stop hurting people. We're going to stop killing people doing these things, because we're really engaging in sort of an insane system right now. It's literally what we're doing. But it doesn't happen that way, and there's a reason why it doesn't happen that way. Normally, that idea would work. That system would work. The popcorn would happen. Eventually, the mass consciousness would accept this idea and it would become mainstream because it's the right idea. Normally that would happen, but there are very lucrative forces that prevent that from happening in our society. So you go along as a chiropractor, you're working hard. You're working nights, you're working weekends, you're missing time with your family, you're missing the ball game, you're missing the dance recital, you're missing the consult with the teacher, you're missing time with your spouse, and you're not really seeing the needle move. And you realize that you can't get away from your practice even for a week or a week and a half to go take a vacation, because you're the sole provider, and once you step out of the office, everything shuts down. So if you're like me, you kind of get to the point where you kind of want to quit. I mean, I went through that period where I wanted to stop doing chiropractic. And I did get some help. I've had 3 consultants at this point, and they did help. I stopped thinking about getting out of chiropractic and doing something else. But they never got to the point where I could actually scale the practice. So I'm still putting in nights, I'm still putting in weekends, I'm still doing all those things. I'm still missing time with my family. I'm still missing time doing, other things. And the needle's still not moving. That societal needle is still not moving. So I got to a point last year where I said, I've tried a few different things. I'm going to try something else. I'm going to go looking again, see what's out there. Now, I had actually attempted to medically integrate several years back with one of the first practice management companies that I, worked with, and it didn't work out. And it didn't work out because they didn't really know what they were talking about as far as integrating in my state. So it didn't work out. So I revisited that idea. I kind of said, I want to see if there's a way for me to do this. There's somebody out there that's different. Well, when I first started looking, AMI did not exist. They hadn't started at that point. So I came across AMI, and I went to one of the Discovery Days, and I heard Dr. Carberry talk about the 2 biggest things that were wearing me down. You know, the fact that it's very difficult to scale a chiropractic practice so that you don't have to be there all the time. And number two, that this revolution that we all thought was going to happen, you know, you pick up the chiropractic magazine and you see we're seeing the same number of patients we saw 100 years ago. It's that idea is not catching on. You're basically just talking about the little popcorn kernels that will pop under the lowest heat. That's it. Those are the only people that are popping, right? And he gave me a new idea, and the idea was there are reasons why that's not going to work. But there is something that will work. If there's 90% of the population that will see a medical doctor, but they won't see a chiropractor, how do we get to those people and change their mind about what we do? Well, we integrate with the medical doctor. Now they'll come experience chiropractic. So now what we're talking about is a whole group of people that would never step through my door. Now they'll walk through my door. Now they'll experience chiropractic as well as this wave of regenerative medicine, which does not violate the idea of chiropractic. I mean, again, the big idea was, you know, we want to facilitate an ideal environment for the body to heal from within. That's what regenerative medicine does. So that's how I ended up joining AMI. As you can tell, I'm very excited about it because I haven't even started, and I'm here telling you about it today.